Hello everybody, my name is Addison396 and today I'm going to give you a little bit of a personal update that's coming at the end of the video, but for now, let's give away some free game codes. So the game you're looking at is a game called Knockout City. It's made by Velen Studios. They're the guys who did the, like a RC Mario Kart virtual augmented reality sort of thing that you put on your living room, and like you drew out the map and you could sort of go, do a little Mario Kart lap in your home. That was pretty cool. They did that last year. This year they've brought out this team-based competitive multiplayer dodgeball-like game. I think the base mechanics can be most similarly aligned with dodgeball. You're throwing balls, catching them. You can kind of like bounce them, do a little sort of a catch to sort of stop yourself being hit. Dodging them, of course. And you've got like super speed and all these like abilities and stuff. Pretty cool. My friend Adam has been testing it out. He really enjoys it. And yeah, it's published under the EA Originals title, which brings me on to why I've got codes for this game. So as part of my EA Game Changer partnership, sponsorship, I've been invited to give out some codes for the game. EA are working with Marmalade Trust and DCMS in supporting Loneliness Awareness Week. So what is Marmalade Trust? Marmalade Trust was founded in 2013 by a lady called Amy Perrin, who'd worked as a health professional and a volunteer for over 20 years. Through her work, she was, basically aware of how tough social isolation and loneliness that can result from that and how tough that can all be. Amy volunteered running tea parties, and Christmas Day events became really popular. And it's got to the point where they're taking 150 people out who would have, spent Christmas Day alone. Like, that's such a huge thing. That takes some people power and some money, so that's quite a big feat. They're having Christmas Day lunches in locations across different cities, and in 2017 they pioneered the first ever Loneliness Awareness Week. It takes place from the 14th to the 18th of June, hosted by Marmalade Trust, and it's a campaign that raises awareness of loneliness and gets people talking about it. So you can learn more about the campaign either on the website. You can get involved, of course. You can download lesson plans if you're a teacher. You can support the charity. You can ask questions, take part in research. All of that stuff is on their website. And you can also use the hashtag Let's Talk About Loneliness. So the loneliness guide is brilliant. It's got all sorts of different sections. What is loneliness? Why do I feel lonely even when I'm not alone? Are there different types of loneliness? Who experiences loneliness? And that's the section I was I guess not pleased to see, but you're going to understand what I mean. It was nice to see that people are becoming more aware that it's not just older people who can be lonely. There's a big misconception that loneliness is limited to older people. And they say on the website, in fact, it's now 16 to 24-year-olds who are the loneliest age group in the UK. And, this is my sort of audience, my age group. Well, not my age group, but it's my, I guess my target audience, my age group that I'm probably going to be talking to on Twitter or on YouTube especially. So yeah, I really think that this is an important message for you guys to hear, and if you're interested in, take part in it. So that's a little bit about the Marmalade Trust. So now you know a little bit more about the Marmalade Trust. What's going on with them and EA? Well, they basically done a little partnership. The partnership is to raise awareness for the campaign of Loneliness Awareness Week, and the Marmalade Trust, and just I guess the idea of combating loneliness or dealing with loneliness in general. And it's quite a good idea. I think gaming can bring people together in communities, especially virtually during the pandemic. We have online communities, online friends, and we have friends that we game with in real life that we can now game with online. Now we're restricted, so gaming can, I think, help bring people together and combat loneliness. So it's a perfect partnership in my eyes. So let's get on to how you actually enter the competition. So to enter, go to my Twitter account at Addison396 and check out my pinned tweet. There'll be something like a gleam.io link, or might use another sort of raffle site, not sure yet. You might have to sign up for a Gleam.io account if you don't have one already, and then it'll ask you to do certain actions. For example, visit the Loneliness Guide website or something like that. I got quite a few codes to give away. So enter down on the Twitter on the pinned tweet, and yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to head over to the personal section now. So if you don't care about that, don't worry. But yeah, thank you very much for your time. Take care, and I'll see you later. So all of you that stuck around for the personal bit, thank you very much. God, you poor souls, you long time subscribers. I think you get like a semi-scripted commentary like once a year if you're lucky. I mean, I'm so sorry. I mean, I wouldn't subscribe to me. What are you guys doing? So I guess I'll give you an update, since I think my last update video was the one, like, I've done some streams and stuff where I've talked on camera, but sometimes they're like 4 hours long or whatever, right? So I think the last update video I actually did was about probably about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, or it might have been the one when I said I was becoming a dad. So yeah, that's like, my son's 5 this year, so that's a long time ago. So I guess a few little things since then. Battlefield. I've not really been into Battlefield too much. I moved from Xbox platform 360 and 1 to PC. And yeah, when I moved, I just couldn't get the Battlefield to work at the time. No matter what I did, I just couldn't get it to work. I spent hours trying to get that thing to work. And so I kind of didn't really get into Battlefield too much for that one. And then the latest one, it just didn't grab my attention with the setting and the theme. But this 2042, guys, oh my God, I am so excited. I just want it to, I'm so nervous about like getting hands on it, because I just want it to be so good, because obviously we can't tell what the gameplay is really going to be like at the moment, right, until we test it. So all we have to kind of go on to be hyped or to be disappointed is it's sort of like the theme and the setting and what, like those sort of decisions, right? And this is exactly where I wanted them to go. So I'm super hyped about that. My favorite Battlefields, if you know me, are Battlefield 2 and 2142. And this is bang in between them both. Well, not exactly with the time setting, but like at least thematically, it seems to be like bang in between them both. It's the closest we've got to 2142, like, since 2142. So yeah, I'm just super hyped for the theme. The reason why I love 2142, it's modern, but it's grounded. You can see sort of like the guns sort of kind of feel like you know them, but they're also like new and futuristic-y, and it's not like so futuristically like, I don't know, like Destiny setting or something like that. Where to me, like, I don't kind of like that in a first-person shooter, because it's too sort of, doesn't feel grounded enough. I like the immersion that I get from stuff like Battlefield 3, right? So, oh man, and these air vehicles. If they do these air vehicles like they did them in BF3, oh, it's gonna be so good, guys. I can't wait. I can't wait to get hands on. I can't wait, but I'm really nervous at the same time. Because if it's not like good, if it's like, I don't know, if it's like BF4's like sort of animation netcode sort of stuff at like when it was at its worst, oh no, I'm going to be so upset. So let's just keep fingers crossed. So far though, like it's like out of setting, it's one of the best choices I think they could have made. Out of theming, out of sort of time scale, all of that stuff's like sort of, I don't know, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 for me so far. So, and I'm really liking the way that they're sort of presenting stuff to us. A lot of information, a lot of like sort of public dev talks with the information that we kind of are interested in. So I was actually lucky enough to be invited to like a pre-reveal sort of thing with the EA Game Changer partnership again with the Battlefield side of things. That was really cool. We got to see a live stream. We got to do a Q&A with the developers. It was like a mix of I guess, large media. So like, your IGNs and Eurogamers and stuff like that. I don't know those two specifically were there, but those types of accounts, people, brands, and large battlefielders, and then some sort of, I guess, competitive battlefielders. So that was kind of cool to see. They're talking about doing like a closed test sort of thing. What did they call it? Like a closed beta or something like that. For, I guess, game changers and content creators. So that'll be, hopefully I'll get hands on there and I'll be able to give some like decent feedback. I can't wait to get my hands on Jets. I'm super just excited and nervous about especially Jets, because oh man, I just love Jets in BF3 and BF4, and if they're good this time, like I just know this game is going to be my next game that I just devote all my time to, get addicted, and I can't wait to have a game like that again, because it's been bouncing around different games, Elite, and what else I've been playing, F1, and sort of simulation games, creativity games like Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo and stuff like that. But yeah, I just kind of miss like not having like the daily grind, but having like, I guess, like a routine game where I can just, where I hop on. I know like all my friends are like playing this game. It was just cool having like a community and something familiar to go to. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm just super excited, guys. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait. So yeah, hopefully I'll get invited to the testy thing, and they said it's going to be under NDA. In that public announcement. So hopefully, if I do, I'll be able to give you some sort of video or something like that as soon as I'm allowed, as soon as the NDA lifts. I've got a video in the works at the moment that I'm planning to release at the end of this week, which is a trailer remix. So you know how much I love my trailer remixes. I've got it pretty much mapped out. Oh, it's so hard. It's like a really tough decision I'm having to make at the moment, right? So I've got to do all my sound effects and stuff. If you check out like the Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2 trailers, it's that remix that I did. It's like it's all edited, and then there's audio, there's the music, and then there's like sound effects that I had to put in afterwards, right? Because I had to mute the original audio to get rid of the original music, because I didn't want that interfering with my music, because overriding my music, interfering with it, because it would just be the original thing then, and the music wouldn't go right because I've chopped it all up and stuff, right? So yeah, I have to like add on my own sound effects, and I'm at the point now where I have to add on my own sound effects. But the song that I've used, I kind of used it and then sort of chopped it up a bit, and then it made it like really long, and I'm not quite sure if it fits. And a little bit of feedback I've had from the people I've shown it to is it's long, and half of me agrees, and then the other half of me is like, well, I kind of edited it, and it I think it works, and it's kind of like, well, the length, it's a minute long, a minute shorter than the original at the moment. So I've already cut a minute out. But yeah, the feedback is from people who aren't necessarily like into the whole trailer remixes. The feedback I've had is a bit long. So I can either like, basically the sound effects need to go on last once the video edit's done, right? Because I don't want to add all the sound effects on and then have to move all of those around whilst I'm then chopping it down again. So yeah, I basically got to decide whether I'm going to stick to it, what I like, or take feedback and edit it down into just like the length of the song, which is like 3 minutes something, and the trailer's like 5 minutes long. So yeah, that's what's coming up. My decision, and then I'm giving myself a limit of the end of the week to get that out, and then we got the gameplay trailer to remix, and I'm wondering whether I should do like a all trailers remix as well, or combine that sort of gameplay trailer into an all trailers remix. So yeah, any thoughts about that, let me know in the comments below. Obviously, I always appreciate you guys' feedback, whether I'm gonna take it or not, right? What else? I guess follow me on Twitter for any like updates. I'm always posting on there. Um, yeah, come and say hi. Come and get to know me on Twitter. And thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you checking out this little personal section at the end. And to be honest, I really, really like hope I get back to producing content again for you guys. It all just depends on, I think, Battlefield mainly. Um, Battlefield is the game that I just love editing anything. I can record and edit gameplay content or cinematics or that sort of stuff. I don't really get that energy for other games really. So if Battlefield's good, then you'll see more content from me hopefully. But yeah, hope you guys are doing good. Thank you very much for being loyal subscribers all this time. I'm sure like 90% of you are like, who the hell is this Addison guy I'm getting a notification from? Oh my god, unsubscribe to that guy. He's not posted in like 10 years. So no hard feelings if you do that. And yeah, oh my god, I made it through the commentary. Can you tell I was nervous? I haven't done a commentary in like 3 years, and I just like scripted half of it out, and then like forgot the script, and then I'm gonna cut half of this down. This is gonna be so fun editing. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.